Everyone put your feet together, hands to your side. Sensei, ready. Good, and we'll be starting today with a punch. So first let's work on how to make a fist. Now I know a lot of you already know these things. So just show us how good you are at making a fist and doing your punches and blocks. And as we go along, we'll make the classes a little bit tougher. All right, so first of all, I want everyone to make sure that their fingers are rolled down nice and tight. And your thumbs are covering up your fingers like a seatbelt over your fingers. Okay, let's put our left hand out in front and our right hand on our side. And now when I count, we're just going to practice punching slowly. And I want you to make sure that your elbows stay close to your body and you rotate your hand at the end of the punch. Okay, so let's try one slowly. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Very good front punch. Good. Now a little bit faster. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now let's see how fast and how strong you can punch. Now remember, when we punch, I want you to make sure that at the very end of the punch, you squeeze all of your muscles together. In karate, we call that kime, and that's how you make a very powerful technique. Okay, so let's see your fastest, strongest front punch now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And on the last one, we're going to yell ki. I want your loudest ki. I want to hear everyone's ki out of their houses. Ready? Ki. Excellent job. Very good. Shake out your hands and your legs a little bit. Very good. Okay. And now let's aim our punch out in front again. Remember, we want our thumbs on the outside of our fingers. Okay. Aim your punch out again. Other one on your side. And now when I count, we're going to practice a double punch. Now, when we do a double punch, I don't want both hands punching at the same time. I want you to punch with one hand and then switch to the other one very quickly. Now remember, this hand should be upside down on your side when you finish your punches. Ready? Double punch on my count. 1, 2. Very good. Are all your punches in the center, right in the same spot? Ready? 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now let's switch our hands. Ready? Double punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And now on our last one, I want you to ki on the second punch. Ready? 5. Ki. Ki. Very good job. Shake out your arms and your legs. Excellent punches. Very nice job. Do you remember what we call that connection in our muscles at the end of the technique? That's right. That's called kime. Very good. And that punch we were just practicing, that's called the front punch, right? Everyone say front punch. Good. Very good. Now again, if these are things that are very easy for you, just follow along and make sure you're showing us your best techniques, right? Okay, now we're going to practice a block. Everyone say rising block. Very good. Now the rising block is a block that rises up to protect our head. Okay, so everyone make your fist again. Thumbs tight over your fingers. One hand upside down on your side and one hand above your head. Very good. Now in the middle of the rising block, I want you to make sure that you cross your arms and then switch. Okay, let's try one slowly. Ready? Take an X and switch. Remember, I want you to rotate your hand at the end of the block away from your head. Ready? 2. Good, rising block. Ready? 3. Good, now a little bit faster. 4. 5. 6. Good, now 5 more fast. Let's see if you can block faster than me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Ready? Kia! Very good job. And remember, that block is called the rising block, right? So remember, when we're doing the rising block, I want you to make sure that your arms are crossing in the middle of the block and you rotate at the end. Your arms should not be touching your head. We want some space in between your head and your arms, so it's like a shield above your head. Okay, so excellent job. Very good front punches, very good rising blocks. Now let's add a stance. So for the stances, I'm going to back up a little bit and show you the horse stance. Okay, when we do a horse stance, we want to make sure that our feet are far apart, our toes are straight ahead, and our knees are bent out towards our big toe. Right? Remember, the stances are very important to build a strong base for our karate. If we want our punches and blocks to be effective, we need to make sure we're doing a good horse stance, or a good stance. Right? Okay, so I want you to spread your feet apart, point your toes straight ahead, bend your knees nice and low. Very good, and this is the horse stance. Okay, try to make sure that you have good posture. Good, and now stand up, and when I count, all we're gonna do is step out with your left leg to the side very quickly into a horse stance. And when I say back, then we'll stand up again. Okay? Ready? Stepping with the left. Ready? 1. Up. Good. Back. Ready? 2. Back. Very good. 3. Back. 4. Back. And last one. Ready? Kia. Good job. Now let's step out with the right leg. Same thing. Ready? 1. Good. Are you making sure that your knees are bent and your toes are straight ahead? Ready? Back. 2. Back. Go faster. 3. Back. 4. Back. And last one. Ready? Kia. Good job. Back. Shake out your legs a little bit. Now, after a while, when you're holding your stances, you'll notice that your legs get a little bit tired. That's your muscles getting stronger. So it's important when we get to that point that you keep your legs bent. Okay? So let's try the horse stance again. Now we're going to try something a little bit tougher. When I count, we're going to turn very quickly to our right and end up in a horse stance again. And then when I say back, we'll turn back the other direction. Okay? Let's try. Ready? To the right. 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. Back. Very good. Now let's try turning to the left. Ready? 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. Back. Good job. And last one. Kia. Ready? Kia. Good. And yame. Stand up. Shake out your legs and shake out your arms. You guys are doing an excellent job. So we're going to take a break now. We're going to take a sip of water. Okay, we're back. Hopefully you're ready. You got a nice sip of water. And now what we're going to do is we're going to be practicing the front stance. So we did the horse stance, the front punch, and the rising block. So now we'll be practicing a front stance. When we do a front stance, we want to make sure that we keep our feet on 2 lines. So just like when we're standing normally, we have our feet on 2 lines. It's a natural, good balance position. When we do a front stance, we want to make sure that we still have our feet on 2 lines at the end of our stance. All right, so that's what we're going to be working on right now. So I want everyone to take their left leg and take a step forward, but make sure you step out to the side a little bit as well. Bend your knee all the way over your big toe. Good, and now slide your foot back again so your knees are close together. Step out, 1. Good, and back. Ready, 2. Good, and back. Remember, we need to keep our knee bent over our toes. It's very important, right? Back. 3. Back. Very good. Ready? 4. Back. 5. Back. Good job. Let's try our other leg. Which leg is this? That's your right leg, right? Ready? 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. Back. And last one. Ready? Kia. Back. Good, excellent job. Shake out your legs. Very good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add the front punch to the front stance. Now when we're moving in the front stance, I want you to wait until the very end of the step to add your punch. So we'll start with the left leg in front. Bend your knee nice and low over your toes. Remember, we need to keep our feet on 2 lines like train tracks, right? And I want your punch to be in the middle of those 2 lines. So for the parents, that's something that you can keep an eye on, that when they finish their technique, it's right in the middle of those 2 lines. So when I count, I'm going to step, and at the very end of the step, then we punch in the middle. When I count number 2, we'll go backwards, and at the very end, we'll punch. So let's try slowly. Ready? 1. Backwards, ready? 2. 1. Backwards, 2. Good, a little bit faster now, ready? 1. And back, 2. 1. 2. 1. And last one, kia. Yame, stand up. Excellent work. Remember, at the very end of our techniques, I want you to make sure that you're connecting all of your muscles so you have good keeping, right? Okay, so now we're going to practice our front stance, stepping to the side. So in a lot of our katas, our stances are not just moving forwards and backwards, but they're also moving to the sides, right? Everyone start with your feet together, knees bent a little bit. When I count, I'm going to step with your left leg to the left and turn into a good front stance. When I say back, bring your knees together, and we'll step to the left again. Ready? 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. Back. And last one. Ready? Kia. Back. Very good job. Now let's step with the right leg. Ready? 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. Back. Very good. And last one. Ready? Kia. Back. Nice work. Very good. So let's review what we practiced today. So far we've done the front punch, right? We've done the rising block. Remember, we cross our arms and block above our head. We've done the horse stance. Toes straight, knees bent low. And we practiced the front stance. Feet on 2 lines, front knee bent over our toes. And our punch should be done at the very end of the step, right in the middle of the 2 lines. Okay, very good job. So now, last thing we're going to add today is a kick. Okay, for all the parents, so if you have something similar to this pad that you can use as a reference to make sure that when they're kicking, they're bringing their knee up high and keeping their knee up high throughout the kick. That will be helpful. Obviously, you want it to be something soft, something that can move. Could even be like one of those big books that you fold open. But just as a reference, if they knock it down, no big deal, they're not going to hurt themselves. Now, when we do a front snap kick, we want to make sure that our hands stay up in front of us, ready to punch and block. When we kick, we aim our knee where we want our kick to go. That's how our leg works, right? Wherever our knee is aiming, that's where our foot will go when we kick. And finally, when we kick with the front snap kick, I would like you to kick with the ball of your foot. So the ball of your foot is underneath your toes. So that means that you need to make sure that you lift your toes up while you're kicking. So hands up in front of you, keep them ready. Tap your left leg. Good, tap it again. When I count, lift your leg up, aim your knee and kick. And then down. Ready? 1. Good, ready? 2. 3. 4. Good, last one, kia. Good job, tap your right leg. Hands up in front. Keep it the right leg this time. Ready? 1. 2. 3. Good, and parents want to make sure that their kick is going right down the center, that they're not bringing their kick around to the side, right? Ready? 3. 4. Last one, kia. Good job. Okay, now I want everyone to lay down on your belly. Okay, everyone on your belly. And now when I say go, we're going to stand up as fast as we can and kick, and then stay there like a statue. So let's see if you can stand up and kick faster than me. I'm sure you can. Ready, go. Kia. Did you beat me? I'm sure you did. Back on your belly. Try again. Ready, go. Kia. You guys are fast. Ready? Let's try one more. Ready? Back on your belly. Just a quick review. What does yame mean? Yame means stop, right? Okay, I'm just checking. Ready? Back on your belly. Ready? As fast as you can. Ready? Yame. Is that tricky? Let's try. Ready? Go. Kia. Good job. All right, you guys are awesome. Ready? We're gonna take one more break and then we'll do a little bit of a game at the end to finish up. Okay, someone mentioned that for the kicking, that Amazon boxes might be a good idea. I agree, that would be a great one. Boxes like that, obviously, if they kick them, they'll know that they hit them, but they're not going to hurt themselves. And I'm sure everybody has some Amazon boxes laying around right now. So, okay, we're going to finish up. So what we're going to practice right now, what we're going to do is when I say go, we're all just going to be running in place. And when I say horse stance, we're all going to stop and do a horse stance as fast as you can. And then when I say jogging, we'll start jogging. If I say running, then we'll speed up a little bit. If I say front stance, we'll all do a front stance very quick. Okay? So let's try. Ready? Everyone just start jogging a little bit lightly. We're just going for a little run. And horse stance. You have your toes straight and your knees bent. Good. Jogging again. Ready? Front stance. Good. Are your feet on two lines like train tracks? And you're bending low? Good job. Ready? Jogging. Front stance. Jogging. Running. Faster. Jogging. Horse stance. Front stance. Horse stance. Jogging. Good job. Ready? Horse stance. Front stance. Switch your feet. Front stance. Horse stance. Front stance. Jogging. Good job. Running. Push up. Jogging, push up, good, jogging, running, horse stance, lower, front stance, lower, switch your feet, nice low front stance, bend low, smile, and yame, stand up, very good job, you guys did excellent. Remember, what we practiced today, if I can catch my breath, is a front stance, rising block, horse stance, front stance, and front snap. All of you did an excellent job. Thank you for joining us.